Hey everyone, Teamudf here for more Trails in the Sky.
Oh, it's just you kids. So what did you find? Did you find anything out about the incident?
Is this still just a Rule 63 team?
Well,
T. You bet! Timing. Valuable information at that. Relayed the information.
The Sky Bandits and the Kapua family. You're right. That is valuable information. It looks like we'll be able to decide on a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that the General Morgan is an even bigger Bracer hater than I had originally thought.
Bracer hater. Yeah, I was really surprised myself. In Roland, the job of a bracer is pretty much respected by everyone, so to encounter someone that hates the bracers that much...
Don't worry about it. General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for.
Well, then I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of the Sky Bandits, right?
Yes, taking into account the incident in Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind the case. To call them burglaries is one thing, though, but most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would have never thought that they'd go so far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Lend.
Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also mild in comparison. Yeah, to hijack an airline and then to turn around and demand a ransom from the royal family. The risks there greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves. Oh boy! Okay. Oh no!
Come on, Missy, I'm back here. Please let us in. If I could then get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way.
Yep, that's right, and of course I need a photograph too. I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask all without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation.
Come on, please! For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. And I have an obligation to inform the readers.
But, yeah, what about the readers? We could probably reach double the number if we have the mayor grace the cover. She's said to be very beautiful, after all.
Dorothy, why'd you have to go and say something like that?
Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? You said if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover.
You idiot! Miss?
Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Maybelle about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Wait! This is a misunderstanding!
Please leave.
Fine.
So, we're just going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then?
Please, for the love of videos and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut!
No, wait for me. Whew. Huh. Good afternoon, Lila. Oh, it's you bracers again. Did you return from the Hacken Gate? Yeah, something like that. So, those two you just turned away. Bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said they planned to use the mayor to make some quick mirror. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. Aha, I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor's waiting for you. Boy! Nah. Nope. Yes.
I expected her to be kicking more people.
Dealing with complaints from the citizens, late deliveries of goods to the Bose Market because of the airspace being no-fly zone, servicing the sewer facilities, selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen. harm incurred by the monsters on New Enzel Path. When will this paperwork finally end? Hello? Oh, are you back already? You look pretty busy, so it'd be better if we came back at a later time. No, you're fine. So you found something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. He did.
No, we kicked him in the nuts.
Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits and now a ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but no, it's alright. I'm just glad to know it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine that'll be quite a difficult task, considering you're already as busy as you are. Well, that's just the duty of a mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is now known, may I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident? Of course, that was our plan to begin with. We already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before, and I'll wager the honor of the guild that this one group we cannot simply leave up to the Royal Army. That's for sure. There's Dad to find, and we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once and for all. What's with the look, Joshua? I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Dad could get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits, basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland. I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua, you too, Sherry. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that. But I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. You mind if I ask you something? Are you maybe trying to tell me your father was aboard that airliner? Oh, didn't I mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer, too. His name's Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Oh, you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say, but we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, and I can emphasize what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I'm at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. Give me money. Okay.
$20.
Give me $20. Give me $20. Oh, what's up with the mayor? As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known each other for a long time, after all. Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is, where do we go from here? Just searching around blindly for an airline or a sky band is probably won't amount to anything, right? I mean, if that's all it'd take, then the army would have found them a long time ago. What's the matter with you two? Estelle, you've matured. If it had been the same with you as before, you probably would have said something like, let's just comb the entire region. I never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words. So what are you two trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. We were complimenting you, Estelle, seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Beauce region is enormous. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Oh right, wasn't that Nial and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but he's gotta know something by now, right? It's true, he arrived in Beauce a little before we did, so I think it might be worth talking to him. Wonder where they went. Market. Only place in town.
Oh, I see. Pegasus. Pegasus with guns.
Oh yeah.
Blonde Pegasus with guns. This marketplace is much more lively than I could have ever imagined. It was definitely worth seeing.
Boy! Well, I'll be. They're not in here.
Oh, shock. Maybe check the church or something? Oh, look. Check the restaurant. But then I'm here and there. Maybe. Yeah, church then. Gotta look around for them. Well, they're not here. South Block.
These are just random houses. Hi, we're in your house.
Yeah, don't mind us running on though.
Oh,
Don't mind me. Feel free to lead off anytime.
Oh, oh,
oh,
oh, oh,
oh,
oh,
oh, oh,
oh, oh, yeah, the inn, the hotel, actually, that. We should probably check around the inns. Yeah, dang it.
Nope.
Wow, they're not there. Okay then. Ripperino.
Never forget the spaghetti. Well, let's see. There's not many places we haven't been in at this point.
Did you check the Bracer Guild? Man. I thought they'd be here. Jesus Christ. So they got turned away.
You weren't in here, huh?
I thought for sure they'd be in there. At least that would have been the most likely place.
They're not just
Hey,
hiding
yeah.
out here somewhere, are they? No.
Come on, where the heck could a couple of goons be hiding?
I think we've been everywhere that's not just a house or something. Well, we haven't been to the Orbital Factory, have we? Yeah. Oh, what's all this up here?
Super items.
I guess leave the city?
Try going north of, check going out the north exit or something.
Oh yeah, landing
Oh.
port. We forgot
Yeah, try
that.
to. Yep. Booze.
Boosh.
Boosh. I don't have control my butt.
Rip.
I expect the Empire to totally turn evil again at some point. Yeah, it'll be like Emperor Palpatine. That's the proper Palpatine.